In today's episode, we bring you all the recent updates with both domestic and international news.
With the school year coming to a close, we have important announcements for you all.
The NBA and NHL playoffs are in full swing, just not for Michigan sports.
All of this and more on the Pegasi News Network. Good morning, I am Lucy Pospasilik.
And I am Ari Ostro. This episode will be a glimpse of the 5th season of the PNN.
We hope you are all ready for what is to come on the PNN.
With the school year coming to a close, we have some important announcements for you all about what's going on here at Sydney.
Joining us now with more information on this are our student interest correspondents, Harper and Sophia.
Hey y'all, it's Sophia and Harper. Okay, nah. Voting for next year's student council members will end today at 5 p.m. Make sure to vote for who you actually think will be best for your grade.
The library will be closing soon. Return any books to the media center so the end-of-year inventory can be completed.
A chemistry and biochemistry camp is happening this summer. This will be for students entering 9th through 12th grade and will be from June 15th to 19th at Grand Valley State University. The cost will be free and include lunch, snacks, and prizes. To register, scan the QR code found in the city highlights.
A Future Presidents of America Youth Leadership Program will be happening June 22nd through 26th for ages 13 to 16. This camp is also hosted by GVSU and is made to build confidence, civic knowledge, and character.
As of today, we have less than 2 weeks of school left. Exams are coming up soon, so study for those and make sure to turn in any late assignments.
Exams are scheduled to begin next Friday.
Annual class trips are coming to a close with the 8th grade class trip to Tree Runners and Celebration Cinema tomorrow, May 22nd, and the 9th grade class trip to Michigan Adventures on Wednesday, May 27th.
The City High Theater Department has released the upcoming show season. High schoolers will be performing the musical Wonka in the fall, followed by A Midsummer Night's Dream in New Orleans for the winter play, and the middle schoolers will be performing Alice in Wonderland Jr. in the spring.
That's it for this week.
Let us know if you would like any last-minute messages added to this segment of the PNN.
We'll see you next week for the last episode of the season.
Thank you guys. Moving on, our world has kept very busy over the past couple of weeks. We have some very important updates for you.
Please welcome our global national correspondents, Harper and Sophia.
And we're back.
It's Sophia again.
And I'm Harper. Again.
Health officials worldwide are monitoring a growing Ebola outbreak in Central Africa after the World Health Organization declared an international health emergency. As of now, there have been 139 suspected deaths and 600 suspected cases.
Authorities are investigating a deadly shooting that occurred Monday morning at an Islamic center in San Diego. It is a possible hate crime.
The U.S.-China trade truce may not be extended. Treasury Secretary Scott Bessent said the U.S. is not in a rush to extend the current tariff truce with China, which is scheduled to expire in November.
Along with that, the U.S. announced new 25% tariffs on some European cars and trucks, increasing tensions with the European Union.
That's it for our not segment.
We won't see you here next week.
Thank you both, but we're at that time of the show again. It's time for the rundown.
As always, we will have 1 minute to report as many news stories as possible.
60 seconds on the clock and go.
President Trump is expected to make a state visit to China later this week to hold talks with Xi Jinping regarding the war in Iran, AI markets, technology, and peace talks taking place in Japan, South Korea, and China. This marks the first state visit to China since 2017.
For the third time in 3 years, SpaceX has stacked a new version of its enormous Starship rocket on a launch pad in South Texas, just a few miles north of the US-Mexico border. The newest generation Starship, known as Starship version 3, is taller and more powerful than the ones that came before it. The new rocket is part of SpaceX's Gateway to Mars long-term mission.
The chief of the FDA is expected to resign after running the department for just over a year. His departure was in the works after he clashed publicly with lawmakers, major pharmaceutical companies, and President Donald Trump himself. He was scheduled to testify on Capitol Hill on Wednesday.
The world's largest solar-powered aircraft took a tumble and crashed after losing power over the Gulf of Mexico. The Solar Impulse 2 circumnavigated the globe in 2016.
A group of bears was spotted bouncing on trampolines in a Connecticut backyard. They were running, jumping, and playing on the trampoline.
That sounds like a very fun afternoon.
And now, Let's enter the world of sports in our next segment, the Sports Report with Ari Ostro and new to the show, Evan Bruno.
Welcome back to the Sports Report. I'm Ari Ostro.
And I'm Evan, your new co-host, and I will try to fill the massive shoes Eli's giving me.
It's not that hard. Jumping right into the NBA, unfortunately the Pistons fell in Game 7 of the Eastern Conference semifinals in blowout fashion, 125-94. At least we didn't lose in the first round, dropping a 3-1 lead, by the way, to the 76ers. For those of you who don't know, Evan over here is a huge Boston sports fan.
At least we have 6 Super Bowl rings to the Lions' lousy 0. And on top of that, our NBA championships. And the Red Sox with World Series in 1995, 1918, 2004, 2007, 2013, and 2018. And on top of all this, we have none other than the GOAT, Tom Brady.
The whole time. That's true, yeah. All 6 of your rings came from Tom Brady.
And then, in the Western Conference Finals of the NBA, Spurs and the Thunder met up for the first game of the series. The game was close all the way through, and the Spurs star, Victor Wembanyama, dropped a staggering 41 points, followed up by the 24 rebounds, after watching SGA lift the NBA MVP trophy.
That makes no sense. Victor Wembanyama obviously should have won the MVP this year. SGA going back-to-back makes no sense. But how did the game end?
The game ended in a double overtime when Wemby hit a half-court 3. Obviously, Wemby deserved it.
Yeah, how does a 7'5" center hit a half-court 3 to win the game? Let's jump into the world of hockey, where the Avalanche and the Golden Knights face off in the Western Conference Final. These two teams have been in the Western Conference Final for the past 7 years, and in the East, it's the Canadiens and the Hurricanes who have both not been in the Eastern Conference Final in like 20 years.
Arsenal, as of Tuesday, have a 5-point lead on Man City, with 2 games for Man City to play. If Man City lost on Tuesday, the editors will let you know because Arsenal will have won the league.
Lift that trophy. And then, of course, the Champions League final, May 30th at 3 p.m. We'll be watching. That's it for this week, but we'll be back with more next week. Is that our new outro?
What's up? My name is James Jett, aka Yams, and my name is Henry Cooley Gaynor. James, I got a dad joke for you. What is it, Henry? What happened when the blue ship and the red ship collided at sea? I don't know. What happened? Their crews marooned. And now, a special weather report from our favorite teacher, Mr. Brown.
Hello, this is Mr. Brown, and I'm going to be giving you a weather report. So, as you see here, there's an 85% chance of triangle showers tonight, guys. So, the triangle ship here, triangle showers tonight, with 85% chance of triangle ship hail too. Watch your heads. Does that make sense? Next couple weeks are going to be dry. Almost as dry as a parallelogram angles. Does that make sense? Which is great. Hey, winter, dagnabbit. Does that make sense? That's all for today, kids, especially you. Make sure to do your job with your homework. Does that make sense? All right, so 18.2 is due tomorrow, guys. Get it done.
Moving on to the meme recreation with young Sheldon.
POV George Cooper's car in the car wash.
Ah!
It's just a car wash.
This is terrible!
It's just a car wash.
Ah!
It's just a car wash.
Dad, would you care for a piece of gum?
No, thank you.
Please, just take a piece of gum.
Why?
Just take it.
Okay.
Bazinga.
You understand what I meant?
I don't know. I guess he's just being a little boy.
Georgie. What? Would you care for some salted mixed nuts? It's the fancy kind. Trick can. No, it's not. When you shake it, it makes it sound as if nuts are inside. Fine. Ah! Bazinga!
This is Billy speaking.
This is the electric company. Can you check if your fridge is running?
Okay. It works.
Well, you better go catch it. Bazinga!
If you're on again, you're going to bed.
Welcome back to the Student Voice on the PNN. I'm Malachi Eddy, and today I'm here with
Luis Diego Martinez, Andrés Manuel López Obrador, Alexis Garcia Morales,
and
Xavier.
And the question today is, which teacher is surviving the longest in a zombie apocalypse?
I gotta say, Mr. Brown.
Okay.
Gotta say shout out to my GOAT, Miss Beltran.
Whoa, okay. Okay, who am I here with?
I'm Sebastian. And I'm Adam.
All right, and which teacher would survive the longest in a zombie apocalypse?
I feel like Mr. Fackler because he can run fast.
I think that the janitor would.
All right, that's valid. Thank you. All right, so who do we got here?
Mrs. Vandervliet.
And Mr. Ansema.
And who would survive the longest in the zombie apocalypse?
I think Miss Midas would. She's pretty scrappy, and I could see her being a survivor.
I would say Mr. Miller. If he's on his bike, nobody can catch him.
Those are some great answers.
Thank you all for joining us today and making this a great first episode with our new cast members.
Make sure to follow us on Instagram for updates, discussions, and community engagement at Pegasi News Network.
We'll see you all next week at the same time on the same projector, but until then, smile every chance you get.